Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine. Welcome back to MLS Online Virtual Classroom. My dear students, we have done chapter number 1, Dreaming of Dodos, and chapter number 2, Saving Our Tigers. Today we are going to do the wrap-up session of these two chapters. A video would be available down below this lecture, that is a wrap-up video regarding animal saving, which you would watch after attending this lecture. Another task is to write a persuasive email, which we would be learning that how to write this email during this lecture. In this regard, you must open page number 24 on your books. First of all, we would see what is a persuasive email. Persuasive means convincing, effective, forceful. For instance, I say my sister gave a persuasive speech. It means that the speech which she made was really effective or forceful. In the same manner, email stands for electronic mail. Mail is something you send to someone that can be handwritten, that can be anything. But electronic mail is something that you send through electronic gadgets. That is, for instance, can be any message regarding your work, that can be any letter to your friend, but that thing is sent through an electronic gadget through the modern technology. That's why that is known as electronic mail. This is the format which we see on our laptops, our mobile phones whenever we are sending an email. First of all, there is this option from. It means that the person who is sending the email. Then we add the address of the person to whom we are sending. That's why we write to. And then the subject, we talk about the main topic of that email. For example, I am sending an email to my student that I am telling him or her the homework of their summers. So in subject, I would say that the home task for grade 6. In the same manner, the subject can be changed according to whatever you are sending in your email. And then in this box, you write whatever you are supposed to write. Let's move forward. We would analyze the structure of a persuasive email, that how to write or what does a persuasive email contain. First of all, it contains salutation. Now, salutation means dear bird sanctuary. For instance, salutation means the starting line, the starting phrase which you use for the person or to the you can say the organization to whom you are writing. So in the book, if we look at this persuasive email, they are writing it to a bird sanctuary, so they are saying dear bird sanctuary. After that, the next part is known as body. In body, there are mainly three more parts. The first one is introduction, second one is reasons, and the third one is conclusion. So whenever you want to write a persuasive email, definitely it means that you want the another person who is receiving that email, you want him to be the one who accepts your viewpoint or who cooperates with you. It means that you want the next person to agree at your point, or he wants him to react, or you can say to do that work which you want him to do through that persuasive email. So that's why in its body, first of all, you introduce the topic, that what you want him to do. You would prove it with reasons. You would totally give him reasons, 3 reasons, 4 reasons, and then you would definitely conclude it. And after then you would give a closing, and the closing is, for example, like this: best wishes. And lastly, you would sign your name like signature. I hope that it is clear. And then, my dear students, if we come to our book, page number 24, there you can see we have been shown an email that is persuasive. You see, first of all, there is from the person who is sending this email, then to Amazon Bird Sanctuary. You would write the address of the person or organization to whom you are writing, and then subject. Look at its subject: please save golden parakeets. So means it wants to save that particular kind of bird. So in that regard, the person is writing this email, so he is mentioning that particular purpose in subject. After then, look at its structure. First of all, he is using salutation, dear bird sanctuary, and then we are being given a body. We are in the first paragraph, we are introduced with the topic. In the second one, we are being shown the reasons. In the third paragraph, it's been concluded that what the next person or the next organization is supposed to do. Lastly, you can see there is closing, and then we have signature Nidya. So that's how you're also going to write a persuasive email. First of all, what you have to do, that you have to read this persuasive email, and after then select a topic according to your liking, and then you would write a similar persuasive email. But remember that it doesn't mean that you keep on writing pages and pages and then send it to someone. That's not how a persuasive email is written. It must be qualitative, but as well as quantity must be lesser in amount so that the next person is able to read it in time. Let's see what are the good points or good qualities of a persuasive email. Start your email with a salutation, that's necessary. Make a clear statement in your first paragraph. In the very first paragraph, that is introduction of your persuasive email, you must tell your reader that what is your stance, what do you want to do, and then give reasons for writing. Definitely you want to persuade the next person, so you must give 3 or 4 reasons in that regard. And lastly, end your email with the closing. And if you write such an email keeping all these points in your mind, definitely the next person would be persuaded. So your home task is that you have to write a persuasive email at any topic of your liking, and then you have to send it at mls.institutes@gmail.com, and definitely I would receive it and I would reply back as well. My dear students, Allah Hafiz, stay home, stay safe, and keep us remember in your prayers.